This is Fat Man.
Who?
You know.
Sal?
I just heard about they're gonna jack a load of these Pokemon cards.
Number 10, Paulie Gualtieri.
What do you hear? What do you say?
Unfortunately, Paulie doesn't get much to do throughout the series. For most of the show's 6 seasons, he's relegated to the background and is mostly used for comic relief. But what relief it is.
Jerry Vale started singing and I look over. Your Uncle Joe's got a laser beam shooting out his eyes.
Paulie is arguably the funniest character on The Sopranos, and he spouts some of the show's most iconic lines. His interplay and chemistry with Christopher is also second to none.
Guy was an interior decorator.
His house looked like shit.
It should probably be noted that underneath the hilarity is a raging monster. Paulie committed some of the most brutal acts on the show, like ending that poor waiter and offing Min. You never knew what you were getting with Paulie, but it sure made for some fantastic TV.
That's never been disputed by anybody.
Number 9, Ralph Cifaretto.
I have come to reclaim Rome for my people.
How you doing? I have come to reclaim Rome for my people!
It's hard to be the most villainous character on a show full of villains, but we think Ralph Cifaretto earns that distinction. There are very few, if any, redeeming qualities about Ralph.
Speaking of 98 pounds, I hear Jenny Sachs getting a 95-pound mold taken off her ass.
He's played to perfection by Joe Pantoliano, who gives the character the perfect amount of smugness and unhinged depravity. He's both violent and unpredictable, and he doesn't care about anyone but himself.
That's right, get it all out. Get it all out, you little hooah.
The rivalry he shared with Tony made for exceptional television, and he is at the heart of the show's most brutal and controversial sequence. Ralph was only around for 1.5 seasons, but he left an indelible mark on the show's legacy. There's just no forgetting him. Number 8, Tony Blundetto.
Punch in 2 hours. There's no sense going home.
Steve Buscemi is always a win in our book. His presence was a very welcome addition to the show, and Tony Blundetto proved a great role for the affable actor. What made Tony so great was his fascinating character arc. For one, we had a character who genuinely wanted to go straight. But due to the pressures of regular civilian life and his mobster cousin, Tony goes back down the wrong path, beats his employer, and eventually causes a lot of trouble for Tony Soprano. Perhaps his character is most important due to the long-lasting effect he had on Soprano, something not many can lay claim to. Number 7, Adriana Lacerva. Throughout her many seasons, Adriana remained one of the show's most noble and sympathetic characters.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay, so she wasn't perfect. She encouraged Christopher's career in the mob, and she certainly took advantage of the luxurious things that criminal life afforded her. But she was also a deeply tragic character, especially once she was roped in by the FBI.
Adriana Lacerva, Special Agent Dwight Harris, FBI.
Most of Adriana's scenes were steeped in tragedy, and it often made for exceptionally difficult viewing.
Oh my God, what are we gonna do?
Her departure is easily the most emotional in the show's history. It also signaled many things, namely a change in tone for the series and the personal downfall of Christopher. Number 6, Silvio Dante. Like other characters, Silvio Dante didn't get much development throughout the series.
Yeah, go ahead. Last year I made bail so fast my soup was still warm when I got home.
Viewers know little about his personal life, and he didn't have a perceivable arc. Regardless, he is easily one of the show's most memorable characters. Steven Van Zandt is exceptional in the role, complete with his signature hunched back, wild hand movements, and memorable expressions. Silvio is probably the most imitable character on The Sopranos.
Here, go ahead. Have a good time.
He's also the scariest protagonist, as he is completely uncompromising. Silvio is an old-fashioned gangster through and through, and he will do anything to ensure the security of his family. He's brutal, he's funny, and he is unforgettable.
So, cheer me up, babe.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Huh? Zappuccino.
Number 5, Jennifer Melfi. There's no denying it. On a show full of violent gangsters and their selfish family members, Jennifer Melfi is a breath of fresh air.
I've been gentle. That's my job. I listen. That's what I do best.
As Tony's psychiatrist, Melfi is given an incredible amount of character depth. She becomes enraptured by Tony's mystique and charisma, even while trying to save him from his many demons. However, she eventually realizes that it is impossible to save a sociopath.
As a doctor, I think what you're doing is immoral.
Scenes involving Melfi are some of the show's best, as they are filled with fantastic dialogue and interesting philosophical musings. Viewers came to The Sopranos for the killing, but they stayed for the rich thematic relationship between Melfi and Tony.
Borderline personalities are very good at splitting behavior, creating bitterness and conflict between others in their circle.
Number 4. Junior Soprano. The man goes by many names, including Uncle June and Corrado.
Boy, Anthony must have really gotten under your collar. Admit it. You're looking to crack his coglione for putting you in here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I'm playing shortstop for the Mets.
Regardless of what you call him, though, Junior Soprano is an all-time classic TV character. Aside from the first season, Junior is mostly relegated to his house, where he's stuck watching nature documentaries and complaining about Bobby Bacala.
What kind of likeness is that?
If they were great artists, they'll be in a museum.
He is easily one of the funniest characters, both through his ridiculous actions and the jokes he tells. And while he slowly loses himself to dementia throughout the later seasons, Uncle June shares many great scenes with his nephew Tony. Watching those two interact was always a pleasure.
All I know is you never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Number 3. Christopher Moltisanti. A widespread fan favorite, Christopher Moltisanti is arguably the most relatable character on the show. Many people see themselves in Christopher, whether it's his lofty dreams, love of film, trouble with vices, or annoyance at his lowly position within the family.
Well, maybe I need to think. Ever thought of that?
This relatability helps smooth over some of Christopher's many flaws. Christopher is a genuinely terrible person who is not above laying a hand on his girlfriend and offing innocent people. However, he's also a deeply tragic and, as we said, relatable character. And fans like him a little more than he probably deserves. This rich complexity makes Christopher an endlessly fascinating character, and easily one of the show's best.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Huh? Do you understand?
Tony, I'm sorry.
Number 2. Carmela Soprano. If there's one actor who could stand toe-to-toe with James Gandolfini, it was Edie Falco.
I worry, Tony, I do. You already got shot. Now you won't even go down and get the paper. Who is out there?
Come on.
What is it? What are the million other possibilities? The FBI waiting to take you away?
Falco was simply magnificent in the role of Carmela Soprano, as evidenced by her 3 Emmy wins and 6 nominations for the part. Every scene she shares with Tony is electric, producing some of the greatest acted pieces in television history.
You know, Tony, I have always been sorry I said that. You were my guy. You could be so sweet. Nobody could make me laugh like you.
Carmela is an endlessly interesting character, often towing the line between morality, impatience, and an undeniable fascination with money and luxury. She is the quintessential mob wife, both selfish and friendly in equal amounts. No matter what she did, Carmela made for engrossing viewing.
I don't think you understand.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Artie Bucco. Poor guy was in way over his head, and it was hilarious.
Benny, can I get you a martina?
Excuse me?
A martina. It's like a martini, but it's from Albania.
I never heard of it.
Well, apparently they go down real easy. Right, Ben?
Meadow Soprano. Tony's beloved daughter had many great moments.
Your mother doesn't want it.
Wow. Listen to Mr. Mob Boss.
Bobby Gualtieri. An adorable teddy bear and, relatively speaking, one of the most moral characters.
It's not bad enough you wake me in the middle of the night. I gotta get my balls broken too?
Furio Giunta. How can one man be so charming, hilarious, and threatening?
You know, there are worse things that can happen to a person than cancer.
Janice Soprano. It's hard to be more unlikable than Tony, But Janice somehow manages.
Oh, shut up and get out of here.
Don't tell me to shut up.
What are you, crazy?
Number 1, Tony Soprano.
What line of work are you in?
Waste management consultant.
There are a multitude of reasons as to why Tony Soprano is perhaps the greatest television character of all time. Yes, he helped usher in the age of the antihero, but it's not all evil and violence. Tony is a richly written and impeccably performed character with multiple facets. And despite their best intentions, viewers couldn't help but identify with the man. He is a ruthless mobster, but he's also the very embodiment of the 21st century male.
Call 911, they're on their way. It's all right.
He's funny and likable, but he's also flawed and abhorrent. It's a tricky tightrope walk that was flawlessly pulled off. And for that, Tony Soprano is a historic character that will never be forgotten.
What's that, huh? You got anything else to say?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.